So I follow this guy on YouTube, Odin's Men. Initially, when I was watching I just found it to be hilarious. Now, the more that I watch it, the more I realize he's like older George Carlin, you know, angry, pissed off about everything. Anyway, he made a video about leftists who are anti-MAGA. And if you were the one woman, she was like, if you're wearing a MAGA hat and a MAGA shirt, don't come into my store. And he's, lamenting on it, or, doing whatever he does, his thing. And there's nothing wrong with it. I find his delivery is still hilarious. It's just, I'm starting to see things a little bit differently. And he's talking about her and her, if you're wearing a MAGA hat and a MAGA shirt, don't come into my store, as if the Democrats or the libtards, whatever the fuck you're going to use, whatever catchy phrase you want to hashtag your way through, they're the only ones who are bigoted towards one of the sides. So I was watching it and I thought, this is it's kind of funny, but then I started to think about it. I was like, man, I passed a store. I don't know what town it's in. It's between here and Abilene. I passed a store, and out front, it's got this whole thing about, if you voted for Biden, you're the problem. Don't come into my store, dude. It's happening on both fucking sides. Now I get it. He's on a more conservative side, so he's talking to conservative friends or viewers, and so he is going to follow what he believes, and at the same time, the message that they want to hear. I get it. I understand that. But when I'm watching it, I'm thinking to myself, man, people have really, and when I mean people, I mean all people, have lost the scope of the conversation, because essentially they don't understand that both sides do exactly the same fucking thing. The exact same fucking thing. They couch it differently. They language it differently. The verbiage they use is a little bit different. But at the end of the day, it's all the same shit from both sides. One side's a little louder than the other, sometimes. The other side's a little louder than the other, sometimes. There's really good points from the conservative media side where they're all like, well, look at what's happening over on the liberal media. All they do is talk about conservatives. Well, the conservative media, all they talk about is fucking liberals. So it's the same fucking thing. And then I was thinking earlier today about virtue signaling. I remember when virtue signaling was like a huge, look at all these liberals, these libtards, and their virtue signaling. And I'm thinking to myself, aren't you doing the same fucking thing with your conversations about anti-abortion and this and that and the other? I'm just picking topics. That was just one. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be argumentative. But what I'm saying is, you're doing the same fucking thing. The same fucking thing. There's a playbook on both sides. Don't tell me there isn't, because there is. There's a playbook on both sides. Both sides are playing the playbook. They're playing it well. Sometimes they're playing it too fucking well. They're blinding people. They're stopping the fucking synapses from firing in the correct order. Essentially, what it comes down to is that we are watching a football game that keeps going on and on and on. And both of the fucking teams are shitty. Both of them are shitty. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm pretty fucking hot about it. I'm still going to watch Odin's Men because, like I said, the guy delivers funny. I don't always agree with him, but I don't have to always agree with him. That's probably where this football game got off the fucking track.